which are in the same phase. That's why this wavefront is known as the plane wavefront. Next one, let us consider an extended source. Extended source means it is like a tube light. It is a tube light. The light rays which are spread in all directions like this. Which are spread in all directions out of 360 degrees. So here the distance traveled by the light in some time is equal to this. It is also this. It is also this. And also in this direction, all these points which are equidistant from the linear source. Also in backward direction as well as the in front side also. By joining all these points, let us imagine a cylinder. That means it is called as the cylindrical wavefront. Cylindrical wavefront. Cylindrical wavefront. So that means here wavefront definition తెలుసుకున్నాము. Wavefront means the locus which is joining all the particles in the same phase is known as the wavefront. Types of wavefronts are spherical wavefront, plane wavefront, and also cylindrical wavefront. What are the sources to produce the spherical wavefront, plane wavefront, and cylindrical wavefront? Spherical wavefront is produced by a point source kept finite distance. Yes, point source kept at infinite distance that will produce a plane wavefront. An extended source or a linear source. It is a linear source. Linear source produces the cylindrical wavefront always. So this is the total first point corresponding to Huygens principles or Huygens theory. Next one, the second point is second point is each and every point on the wavefront act as a source of secondary wavelets. For example, it is a source. Just after a time t seconds, let us draw a spherical wavefront around the source. This is the spherical wavefront. Spherical wavefront. All these points on the wavefront having which are at the same phase. All these are the points at the same phase. According to Huygens theory, he also assumed that according to Huygens principle, each and every point on the wavefront act as the source of secondary wavelets or secondary wavefronts. That means it is a point on the wavefront. This wavefront also acts as a source, means it will also produce a wavefront like this. This is the wavefront around the first source. Also this is the wavefront around the second one. It is the wavefront around the third one, and so on. So these spheres are called as the secondary wavefronts. Secondary wavefronts according to Huygens theory. Therefore, these wavelets, these are also called as the secondary wavelets. Secondary wavelets. And this thick line indicates the primary wavefront after some time coming from the source. Yes. On the primary wavefront, each and every point act as the source of secondary waves. Suppose this is taken as a source which will also produce the waves in all directions. That's why this is the wavefront around the secondary source. That's why the wavefront around the secondary source is also called as the secondary wavelets. Secondary wavelets. These secondary wavelets travel in forward directions with the speed of light always. With the speed of light. Now, suppose a common tangent is drawn on these secondary wavelets. This is the common tangent. This is the common tangent drawn on the secondary wavelets. This common tangent drawn on the secondary wavelets is called as the secondary wavefront. Secondary wavefront. These are the wavelets. This is the common tangent is known as the secondary wavefront. Secondary wavefront. Next, how do you construct a secondary wavefront always, depending on the same concept, from the same concept also, suppose this is S is a point-wise source. Let us consider a small portion of the spherical wavefront after some time around the given source. This is called as the primary wavefront. Also, these are some points on the primary wavefront. Some points on the primary wavefront. All these points on the primary wavefront act as the source of secondary wavelets. Let the light is going through the medium. Speed of the light, how do you construct? Now let us explain how do you construct the secondary wavefront. Speed of the light in the given medium is equal to V. Speed of the light. After a time t seconds, the distance traveled by the light is equal to S. S is equal to velocity into time. Distance traveled by the light after a time t seconds is equal to velocity into time. This is the distance traveled by the light in a time of t seconds. Now let us consider one point on the primary wavefront. Let the point, this is the point according to Huygens theory, this will be act as the source of secondary wavelet. Okay now, keeping the point is center and the distance Vt is taken as the radius. Vt is taken as the radius. Let us draw a arc, a circular arc like this. This is the circular arc drawn keeping the point A as center, and A is known as the source of secondary wavelets. Similarly, B is one point. Again, let Vt is taken as the radius. Also draw a tangent keeping B as the center. This is the tangent. Circular arc. In the same way, C, D, E also. These are all the circular arcs drawn by keeping A, B, C and D and E are taken as the centers of the circles. These are circular arcs. So these circular arcs are called as the secondary wavelets by keeping or by drawing a common tangent. This is the common tangent drawn on all the circular arcs. This is the common tangent. This common tangent drawn on the secondary wavelets, this gives the position of secondary wavefront. Secondary wavefront. In this way, a secondary wavefront is constructed according to Huygens theory. Are you understand?